Welcome, everyone, to the ultimate game in the college football season. Everything has built to this, the battle for the national championship and college football immortality, a moment that every young football player grows up dreaming about. And these two teams have survived the expanded playoff grind. They have battled through a regular season, multiple playoff victories, all sorts of challenges and adversity, and they've arrived at this moment, the battle for that precious trophy. As we'll see the number 2 seed in this playoff, the Ohio State Buckeyes, taking on a squad from the Big 12, the Baylor Bears. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. And this is it. 2 teams enter, 1 team leaves here as national champions. Let's get this going. Kickoff team is out there, and you can feel the energy. 1 game to determine the national championship. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And the coverage team able to bring him down. The Buckeyes special teams don't do the offense any favors with that return. Well, here we go. The energy in this building is absolutely amazing, Kirk. We are just 60 minutes away from crowning a new national champion in college football.
And think about it as a player, this is really what you dream about. This is what you work towards, having an opportunity to get to the national championship. Both these teams have worked hard. Now they're here. Let's see how it plays out.
Ball handed off. And he will make the first down, tackled at the 26. The running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. Running game is working. They'll stick with it on first down. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. Second down after that run on the previous play. They'll switch it up here, looking to throw. Cannot escape, and down he goes.
But a lot of times when you see a sack like this, you got to give a lot of credit to the coverage downfield. I don't think the quarterback really felt good about anybody being open, so he held the ball just a little bit too long and allows the defense to come up with the first sack of the game.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Oh, and he could not haul it in. A third down drop. Brings up fourth down. The Buckeyes will bring their punt team on the field now. Fair catch made at the 40. So Baylor's offense comes out for their first possession today. Well, it's not easy to narrow down the impact players to just a few guys, Kirk, but what do you expect from them today?
Well, we got guys that can make plays as well as anybody in the country on both sides of the ball. That's why I think this matchup is so exciting. 2 good teams with great individual players.
They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. Second down play coming up for this offense. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Running back grabs it on a screen. Play never had a chance. Defense grabs him for a loss. Offense breaks the huddle and gets set. It's third down. It's a deep throw down the right sideline. And that deep shot is caught for a big gain. They bring him down, but that is a huge play for this passing game. Big game. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Makes the catch. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. Crucial. Third down coming up in the red zone. Can they keep the drive going, or will they have to settle for 3? And he'll drop back here on third down. Trying to run it in, but the defense stops him short of the goal line. The Bears will look to convert here on fourth down. Trying for a fourth down completion. And he's brought down. A sack will end this drive. Huge play here by the defense.
Well, the offense rolls the dice with its play call here on 4th down, and the defense rolls the dice as well by bringing the kitchen sink. Demolished the quarterback that time on the blitz.
Here comes the Buckeye offense onto the field. The last drive stalled. They were forced to punt it away. Let's see what they can come up with this time. First down, looking to throw the ball. Catch made along the sideline, but he's short of the sticks. And he's shoved out of bounds by the defense short of the first down marker. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Here's the toss play. Runner heads outside. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. And the result is going to be a safety.
That's how you get a game started by this defense. What a way to score here early. We'll just have to see if these 2 points make much of a difference if this game ends up coming down to the wire.
So after the safety, it's now a free kick coming up. They'll punt it away from the 20. He'll call for the fair catch here. Here comes the Baylor offense back out onto the field. Last time out there, they got stopped on 4th down, but it didn't cost them anything. Let's see what the mindset is here. Caught near the sideline, but just a short gain. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. And it's complete downfield. They've got him, but it's a huge gain. They'll spot it about the 27.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
Off the play fake on 1st down. Receiver makes the catch. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. And the Bears have 1st and 10 here. There's some pre-snap movement. Back in motion. Off target with a throw. Incomplete. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Looking to chuck it again. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. Tackle just short of the goal line at the 1. What a run. The Bears line up with a 1st and goal. They'll try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. Fights his way in for the score. Touchdown, Bears.
Chris, we get so caught up in this era of the spread, of throwing the football, and the quarterback and the receivers. This is a great example of the value of having a running back that has a nose for the end zone and can take it in for a touchdown.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. And here's the return from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. Remember, the last time out there, they surrendered a safety. They got to regroup from that right away. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. They got some ground to make up, 2nd and long from the 15. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Makes a quick catch. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion. So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Oh, and it's dropped by a normally very reliable receiver. It's going to bring up 4th down. They'll kick it away here. Using a strong stiff arm. And the coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. Wow, lays out and makes a spectacular catch. The tackle made, but the sophomore quarterback showing us the arm strength. And now the handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Second down after that previous play. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. It's an out route, the catch made, and he's tackled after the catch. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. And he's got it. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down. And that review confirms the ruling on the field was correct, so the play will stand. He makes the grab. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball inside the 10-yard line. Defense getting pushed back. So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Third down play for this offense. And Kirk Baylor has the lead here. We've reached the end of 1 in this battle for the national championship. Before moving on, let's check out the stats so far. Well, they've flipped into the field. We're set for the second quarter, and the national championship trophy is in the building. Quarterback in the shotgun here on third down. Trying to extend the play. And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Baylor.
You could just tell this quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do as things were developing in front of him. He saw that open space and decided, I'm just going to take it myself and head to the end zone for a touchdown.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Here comes the powerful Buckeye offense back onto the field. Are coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. And they'll tackle at about the 23-yard line. Buckeyes hustle to the line to run the hurry up.
Well, another short game for this offense on the ground, and you got to give a lot of credit to the defense. They have really negated that aspect of this offense the entire first half and really making them one-dimensional. And if that doesn't change, I don't know how they get back into this game.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Receiver makes the grab. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39. The Buckeyes begin a new series here, 1st and 10.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on third down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
The offense finally producing here. Sets up a 1st and 10.
Nice throw and catch here for the Buckeyes. You know, Chris, it's hard to think of a time when Ohio State didn't have an efficient and prolific quarterback under center.
And that run produces a decent gain. The gain makes it 2nd and medium. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. Lets it go quickly. Easy throw to a wide-open receiver downfield. Tackle is finally made, but an explosive gain. They'll move it down to the 23-yard line.
Boy, what a throw and catch again by the Ohio State Buckeye offense. When you think about how Ohio State has been able to really grow over the years, go back and think about Chris Carter back in the 80s and Joey Galloway in the 90s, and of course most recently with Garrett Wilson and Chris Olave, Jackson Smith and Jigba. So many great receivers, and it's been fun to watch this young man today.
Tackle down at the 3 after the catch. Defense up against it now. All right, 2nd down and goal now for this offense. And they're trying to punch it in here. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. Great job by the defense so far. It's 3rd and goal from a long way out. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. And the pass is incomplete just across the goal line. So a field goal attempt coming up now. So it'll be a chip shot from the right hash mark. Long enough and good.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen. That's good coverage there. So here comes the Baylor offense out of the field. They punched it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop them this time. The gain is 3 yards, so 2nd and 7. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up 3rd down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a 1st down. Looks over the middle, and that's complete. Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball at the 34. See what the call is on 1st and 10. Hand off to the single back. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. Caught near the sideline, but just a short gain. Makes the grab, but doesn't get much. He's going to be ruled down short of the marker. Caught quickly. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's going to be 4th down and inches. And the Bears will line up to boot it away. And the coverage team downs the ball right there. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. It's hard to win these games just kicking field goals. They need to find the end zone here, some urgency. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. 2nd down play coming up. They'll change the pre-snap look now. And he's able to find some room before they finally bring him down. Interesting play call here. 3rd and short inside their own 20. They want to get this drive going, or a punt could give the opponents excellent field position. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. Oh, and he's in the clear down the left side. Can they catch him? Touchdown, Ohio State. Made the defense look slow that time.
Well, that's why this wide receiver is one of the best in the country. Makes a routine catch, and look what he does with it. Takes it almost a length of the field for a touchdown.
Kicking team on now for the extra point. PAT up and good to get a little bit closer. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. They'll return it from inside the 5. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Here comes the Baylor offense back out onto the field. They had to punt the ball last time. Now they're looking to add points, build on this lead. Here's a quick throw off the play fake.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Breaks loose at the 40. Stopped right near midfield. It'll be a 1st down. They trust the left side of that offensive line and come up with a huge play on the ground.
Yeah, your favorite, Chris, there. The old pin and pull there to the left side. Great blocking on the left side, able to create a great push. Nice crease, and the back found that with the vision and picks up some big yards for that 1st down.
And at first down, they go right back to him. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play. Now it's second down here. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Third down, out of the shotgun. From the pocket, delivers over the middle. The game picks up the first down, tackled at the 37. The Bears look to keep this drive moving. First down, looking to throw the football. And he finds his tight end for the catch. Tackle made at the 26-yard line. This offense getting closer to the red zone. Play action here on first down. Looking for the wideout. Pass is caught right near the sideline. What a catch. Does get the foot down. First down here. The offense has time for one more play before the 2-minute warning. It's the 2-minute warning of this close, competitive first half. And the Bears looking to finish the drive here. It's first and goal. Looking to throw it again. Launching one to the end zone. And it's picked off in the end zone. Not much on the return, but they create the turnover.
When you get this close to the end zone, you've got to be able to come away with points, at the very least, a field goal. They got to be scratching their heads and hoping that in the second half, this play right here doesn't come back to bite them.
Here comes the powerful Ohio State offense onto the field. If they want to cut into this lead before halftime, they have to work quickly now. And he's going to float this one to the right side. This one is broken up and falls incomplete. Second and 10 here. Play action fake, looking to throw. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. At the 10 now. Touchdown, Buckeyes. What an offensive showcase in the early going.
Just give this guy the ball and let him do the rest. The quarterback does a nice job of just putting the ball in the receiver's hands, and then he uses his legs with the run after the catch for the touchdown.
See if they can convert the point after. And the PAT makes it a 1-point lead. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. Return begins inside the 10. They'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. So here comes the Baylor offense out of the field. Well, it's been an entertaining first half. Not much time remaining to cut into this lead. Finds an open target on the left side. And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage. The completion sets up a second down play. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. Moves the ball out across the 30. That's good for a first down. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. On first and 10, they'll look to throw it. Catch made along the sideline, but he's short of the sticks. And he's shoved out of bounds by the defense short of the first down marker. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. The pass is intercepted. Tackle made on the return, but the takeaway sets up the offense at the 37 now.
Oh, Chris, against zone coverage like that and the ball thrown deep down the middle of the field, you've got to layer that throw in. Very challenging throw, requires a nice touch with a strong arm, and the quarterback that time just did not make the throw.
And the Ohio State offense comes back onto the field, trying to build on this lead before halftime. They got off to a slow start, but they've gotten it going here in the second quarter. Tries to get it to the running back. Pass caught. Getting set. Here's second down. The offense will take their first 10 out of the half to talk strategy here. Offense getting set. It's second down. Quarterback drops back. Oh, nice play by the defender. Got a hand in there to break up the pass. Off the incompletion, it sets up a third down and 2. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. That's the running back who makes the catch across the middle. They bring him down, but not before he gains first down yardage. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Looks downfield and connects with a wide-open wide receiver. Touchdown, Ohio State. This quarterback on fire today.
Chris, that's his second touchdown of the day. You talk about getting off to a great start. He may have more in him.
Lining up to try the extra point. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. So the offense gets momentum scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum. Return starts from inside the 5. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. Here comes the Baylor offense back out onto the field. It'd be a surprise if they took a risk here with the final seconds of the first half, backed up near their own end zone. And that pass is hauled in over the middle. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Makes a quick grab. And he'll be brought down, and that will wrap up the first half of play. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Chris, thanks. What else might we expect in a game of this magnitude? Everything on the line, the eyes of the sports world on this battle with the coveted gold trophy at stake. And we have to start this halftime breakdown by addressing the play of this elite wide receiver. This is clearly a young man who, once he's finished playing on Saturdays, he's going to be playing on Sundays. The kid has different gears. He has a knack for finding gaps in the defense. And I can't remember a college player with that kind of catch radius. And with that, let's send it back to Chris and Kirk in the booth. Fellas, hard to believe we're only one half away from crowning a national champion.
He'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. So here comes the Baylor offense onto the field. And they'll start the third quarter here on the ground. Stop after a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Incomplete. Very lucky to avoid an interception there. After the incompletion, they'll have to try to convert here on 3rd and 9. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up 4th down. The Bears will bring their punt team onto the field. Looking to kick it away for the second time. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. And here comes the offense back out onto the field now. First play of the drive, they come out throwing. Catch made on the out route. He'll go down right there. Worked his way for a short gain, but not enough for the first down. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Oh, the quick throw falls incomplete. Offense looking to convert on 3rd and short from the 42. Can they make the yardage or face a tricky 4th down decision? They'll run it here. That's the running back with the ball. Stopped right there at the line. No gain. The Buckeyes bring their punt team onto the field. Not the way he wanted to kick it. Returner decides to fair catch this. Here comes the Baylor offense back out onto the field. This group is coming off a quick 3 and out. Can they put something together in this drive? pass is going to be incomplete. He was really lucky to avoid the pick there. Incomplete, so it's 2nd down and 10. Ending off on the draw play. A quick juke. Breaks one tackle, gets brought down, but picks up some decent yardage. Solid gain on the running play. 3rd down now. Here's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. And he lofts it toward the sideline. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. And they'll bring him down, but this offense creates a huge chunk play. He'll hand it off. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Here's an easy completion to the back out of the backfield. Tackle made after the completion. They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. And they'll run it with the draw play. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. So the decision is to not go for it, but settle for 3. Here comes the field goal team. Right down the middle.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He's got a strong leg. I'm surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Here comes the Buckeye offense onto the field. Forced to punt last time. Trying to add points, build the lead right here. We'll give it to the running back. They stop him after a 6-yard gain. So 2nd and 4. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And he picks up the 1st down before they get him to the ground. The running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. Here's the handoff. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. They'll switch it up, looking to throw. Snags a quick throw.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Shotgun formation here on 3rd down. Looks to the left for a quick throw. And he pulls in the catch. Marked out of bounds, but it's another big gain. This offense producing chunk plays through the air.
Well, if I'm this defense, you get these guys to 3rd down, you better bracket or double team some kind of coverage rolled to this receiver to take him away. This guy makes another big play.
Incompletion makes it 2nd down. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Play action fake. Looking to throw. A sack in the play could not escape the pass rush.
I like the call here, but you can't run long, developing play-action passes like that if the offensive line is not going to give the quarterback time to throw.
Seventh play of the drive coming up, but it is 3rd down and long. Offense looking to throw the ball. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. He's not going to get the 1st down. It's 4th down. Buckeyes will line up to punt it away. And the kick angles out of bounds, so no return possible here. So here comes the Baylor offense onto the field. Last possession produced a field goal. Let's see what they can come up with this time. It's good for a 3-yard gain, so 2nd and 7. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain. A tough situation for the offense. 3rd and long from their 25. Let's see if the defense brings some heat here. Handing off on the draw play. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. And the Bears will line up to kick it away. He's on to kick it away, helping his team with field position. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. Here comes the opening play of the drive to begin from the 33. Opening play of the drive, he looks right for a completion. Tackled at the 44, but good enough for a first down. The running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. He hands it to the back. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. Now the offense facing a 3rd and long from their own 41. And he drops back in the gun. On the run, he'll let it go. He makes the grab. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down. They'll hand it off. But they tackle him after just a 2-yard gain, so it sets up a 3rd and 8. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. The catch is made for a huge pickup into the end zone. Touchdown, Buckeyes. Another touchdown strike. You win national championships with elite quarterback play. And Kirk, this guy's putting on a show.
I mean, this is a national championship. You imagine having this kind of performance? This is something that we'll always remember. Right now, this defense is overmatched with his ability to throw the ball and the receivers' jobs of running routes. Everything's in sync right now.
PAT makes it a 12-point lead. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. Fields it just outside the goal line. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Here comes the Baylor offense back out onto the field. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time?
Christine, this spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
And here we go. It all comes down to this. Everything to play for. One quarter to decide who will win the national championship. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Oh, and it's nearly intercepted, but dropped by an excellent defensive player. It's going to bring up 3rd down. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. He's going to take off. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit. The Bears getting set on 1st and 10. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Quick throw complete to the tight end. Defense makes the stop after the completion. Important 2nd down play coming up. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Catch hauled in here over the middle. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. And the Bears are moving quickly down the field. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. The gain is 5, so it's 2nd and 5 now. This is the 6th play on the drive. Second down, we're going to throw it. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there. Crucial 3rd down play after that completion. Try and muscle for the first down. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Short throw complete to the tight end.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody. It allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. And they stuff him on 3rd and short. Defense knew it was coming. Okay, so they elect not to go for it here on 4th down late in the game, trotting out the field goal unit instead. This try is no good. The deficit is still 12 points after the miss.
Now that's going to go down as an empty possession for this offense. No points as he's off target. Now you can see he's hanging his head. Poor kicker.
Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. First play of the drive now. They'll start from the 32. Here comes a handoff. Brought down after picking up 5 yards, so 2nd and 5. It's a run. Running back's got it. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. And they heave it deep downfield. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on 3rd down, but now it brings up 4th. The Buckeyes will line up to punt it away. On to kick now for the 5th time today. And the returner elects to fair catch it. No return. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. That run moves the ball across the 35. Here's the 2nd down play. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Receiver makes the catch. And they wrap him up after the completion just short of the first down marker. The back behind the quarterback now in the pistol. Off play action, he's looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. And it's going to be incomplete. Defense had a great chance for the pick. Couldn't come up with it. Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field trying to chip away at this lead. Quarterback keeps the football. Oh, they've stopped him short. What a 4th down play, and they will take over on downs now. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. Makes the catch, but the defense breaks in the ball, and it's a short gain. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. Offense sets the formation. It's 3rd down. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Here's a wide-open receiver, complete. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Ohio State. Monster stage, another touchdown. This quarterback and receiver having a game we're never going to forget.
Well, and the defense right now has got to be pulling their hair out, trying to come up with ways to slow him down, whether they play zone or they play man. Nothing is working, and give credit to this quarterback. He just keeps dialing up his guy and keeps coming up with touchdowns.
Extra point up and good. A 19-point lead now here in the final quarter. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And the returner will be brought down. So here comes the Baylor offense out of the field. Remember last time they went for it on 4th down and got stopped. And the opponent went right down the field. See if they can recover from that here. Going for his running back. That ball snagged for a completion. Solid gain there. Moves the ball out to the 32. The Bears hustle to the line to run the hurry out.
Hey, it's positive yards, right? That's never a bad thing. But let's face it, these guys got a long way to go in a short amount of time to do it. So let's get the ball downfield and let's get out of bounds to try to preserve that clock.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. Offense moving closer to the line to gain after that catch. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. And the receiver snags it. It's complete. And they wrap him up, but the gain is good enough for a first down. And the Bears moving quickly down the field here.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this.
Lofting it toward the left sideline. Defense breaks it up. Nice play. Incomplete. Offense getting set. Second down play here. Looking to throw yet again. He bought some time. Now lets it go. Looking right. This one caught. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. The Bears will line up on 1st and 10.
That's another accurate throw by this quarterback. And Chris, when we did our prep to get ready for the national championship, we all knew that this quarterback potentially could have a big day. But I didn't expect him to get into this kind of zone. This guy cannot miss. Just having one of those dream performances.
Offense in hurry-up mode.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play, bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
Quick throw, catch made on the out route. Offense right to the line, playing with tempo now. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. What a job to lay out and make the catch. They bring him down, but the sophomore quarterback shows what a cannon he has. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. Trying to create outside the pocket, but they've got him for a sack. Defense cannot get off the field. The long drive continues. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. And the protection breaks down yet again, another sack. So 2 losses in a row puts him in a tough spot, 3rd and very long. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. And he'll loft it to the end zone. Oh, nearly an interception down there in the end zone. Could not quite hold on. It'll bring up 4th down now. Needs a completion here on 4th down. And that's the 2-minute warning here. This offense desperate to cut into this lead and then try to get the football back. And they'll keep it on the ground, trying to run some clock. Minimal gain brought down short of the marker. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. Sticking with the running game. They'll bring him down right at the 30-yard line. So ball at the 30. This is a manageable 3rd down play for the offense. And the quarterback keeps it here. Breaks loose at the 40. That'll be enough for a 1st down, brought down at the 43. That's it. It's official. We have our national champions. Well, it wasn't a flawless performance, Kurt. They looked pretty good out there today in a very satisfying W.
I think this group has a chance to do some really special things this year. They clearly have talent to be able to work with. And I've been impressed with how this head coach managed the game and led his team to a victory.
Well, that's going to do it for us and wrap up another outstanding season of college football. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. Officially, your kings of the college football world and national champions, the Ohio State Buckeyes.